a bit more cloudy today than it was the last couple days, but it's okay because our temperatures are still on track to hit the 40-degree mark, not just today, not just tomorrow, and not just Sunday, but even Monday as well. The next 4 days still in the 40s, and you'll definitely want to enjoy it because some very severe cold weather is going to be heading our way come next week. That's the bottom headline. Winter returns, both snow in the forecast and then temperatures probably as cold as they were at the end of January. Not quite as bad as it was in those days before Christmas, but still some of the colder weather we've had all winter is on the way come next week. As for this morning, it's been mostly overcast skies. At times, a few snow flurries have been spitting out of this cloud cover. Most of it has been over the mountain peaks, but we're not really having any kind of impact at lower elevations. It might be a flurry, it might be a sprinkle for today, nothing more than that. And that's the case this weekend as well. More mountain snowfall for the Cascades, North Idaho, western Montana, all the way through Sunday, with Sunday probably being the most that we see in terms of snowfall, but still a pretty big hole in the precipitation right over the Columbia Basin, central and eastern Washington. It's the storm system behind that is going to be a lot more impressive for our region and for the West Coast in general. It starts to push that jet stream into that trough pattern, unlocks a whole lot of Arctic air, and it's going to be snowing across several states across the West. And we are not excluded from that at all. But it's still way too far out to determine exactly how much snow is going to fall. And here's why. This is a little sneak peek at what I do to forecast, and hopefully this makes sense to you. The chances for 1 inch of snow on Tuesday is 60%, which means there's also 40% chance that we don't get 1 inch of snow. But at the same time, 20% chance for 4 inches of snow or more, 5% chance for 8 inches of snow or more. That range is way too wide to be able to narrow down precisely. I do think we get accumulating snow. If you want to average all that out, it's probably like 2 inches. But again, a little bit too early to determine how much snow we're going to get. But the higher confidence lies in that it's going to be cold for the entirety of the West Coast. Basically for the second half of next week, we are looking at temperatures at about 20 degrees below average. And our average is low 40s for this time of year. So the math there puts us in the mid to low 20s. And that's the high temperatures. Low temperatures, probably down into the single digits. So I ran the numbers for next Thursday. This should be the coldest point of next week. And you see a lot of single digits on the map. 8 degrees in Spokane, 2 in Coeur d'Alene. A few spots could be pushing 0 or below 0 temperature-wise. Again, this is probably going to be the second or third coldest point we've had all winter long next week, with that Arctic air really plunging in to the West Coast, and we will feel that. So again, expect snow on Tuesday and definitely going to get that colder weather in the area Wednesday and Thursday. But in the meantime, 40s continue for today, the weekend, and Monday.